Hey, Spoopy Squad! OGSponsel here. Before the show begins, I wanted to thank you guys so much for the continuous support you guys give me. It means the world to me, and it gives me something to look forward to doing with you guys. If you are new to the channel, I go live over on Twitch at OGSponsel. Link will be in the description, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in chat. You missed the new intro song, Robin. We got a new intro song. All right. All right. I am not wearing glasses. Not today. All right. I think it's pretty lit. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Oh no. No. All right. Alright, this game's gonna go by quick. Hold on. Alright. I think I missed like one. Try this again. There we go. That one was better. All right, boys. Let's start the game. The game stops detecting blinks accurately. Press spacebar. This is so loud. This is a game about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? How about like a blink over here? Alright, so that didn't work. This is cool. You'll jump forward. Oh. Like really loud. It's because I turned it down for you guys. I had to turn it down a lot for you. Did I drown?
That's mine.
Hey, how you doing, Misaki?
Stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
I'm excited for this game.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with or hands to shake with.
I'm doing pretty good.
Nose to look down with.
Yeah, I lost it all in Vietnam, sadly.
See, what you'll find is,
yeah.
even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
I love the art of this game.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. You remember blinking, don't you? That thing you did 30,000 times a day. Would you do it already? My arm's getting tired.
What if I just don't? Okay.
Look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Darn straight. Darn totin'.
See all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
Cause I'm a streamer. Yeah.
See,
I'm more famous.
Sometimes get a sort
like.
of a hunch, or what's a better word? Nope.
Just the facts. Just the facts.
Ah. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. You see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged.
Okay, I can already tell you I'm going to hell.
Tell her the whole story of your entire life.
Don't need to do that.
To stir. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin.
I'll slide down the pole like Little Nas.
In her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that. You're the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday
Oh, shut up.
is my usual schedule. Saturday I've been doing D&D, so Monday.
It wasn't my fault.
So about 5 days a week.
Layabouts.
Give or take 5 days a week.
Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Excuse me?
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh.
I like this guy. Can I get back in the sea, please? Oh,
So
what's back there? I want that. I
Maybe
want
I'm
that.
not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see
Oof.
exactly what made you so
Good luck on your homework.
absolutely great.
I'm a streamer, that's why.
So just think back to the very beginning.
Top of the morning to you, laddies.
First thing that you can remember.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna send you there.
I'm actually
But
Jacksepticeye.
understand, no matter how much
If y'all didn't know.
you're not going to be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm going to send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
Nope. I didn't blink.
And just try to enjoy it.
It's not fair.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh?
What's going on here? I really like the art. It reminds me of Firewatch.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Rhyme. I'll have to check that game out.
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
So who are you?
Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it? No.
Eyes of Steel. I just got an achievement.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
Oh, my name's Benny. I like that name.
Do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. That would really be something to see how it grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Ooh. I got.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy?
I don't think I
you?
blink.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's right.
No.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
I have an obsession with boats.
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call.
Okay.
Gotta put more
I
light.
understand.
Me. Test it. Okay.
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Yeah.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head. You'll be a real artist.
No. I was trying so hard.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him.
Oh.
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I mean,
I didn't mean to blink. Did I blink?
Oh, God. Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Oh, she's allergic to the cat.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Thing.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
But did he get fired? Did he get fired?
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Egypt.
Now, you know the ancient Egyptians believed cats had godlike powers. They would have worshipped our little Ernie. Can you imagine? Sorry, Ernie. Born in the wrong time period, I guess.
Yeah, I think I would have actually chosen Egypt. Like, literally. Reset my eyes. There we go. Time to continue.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure, but you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone.
No.
Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Robin, it's memories, okay?
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders. Sitting
So we
right
kept
on the
him.
kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
How dare you?
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Right in front of my salad?
Yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
I wonder why we aren't seeing the mom now.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live.
Oh, I didn't
I
expect.
haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Richard, are you here?
Yes, Grandpa. What is it?
What? 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 What?
This metronome's off. I wonder how old I am right now. No! No, I blinked!
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
How dare she yell at me? Yeah! No, I'm kidding. It's
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
Oh, God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
oh,
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't...
dang it.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes. Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah. Got this too.
Extremely expensive, right?
No. Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did.
No, I want to know.
It seems impossible.
I
that you could ever
blinked.
Play something so complex.
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Hell yeah, I'm pretty good. I can do this in real life.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket. 2 washers on each screw. So that means we need 8 washers. We have none. Where the hell are the washers?
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Uh,
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
nice.
everything is wrong with that.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down.
Fall back, you fool.
Oh.
I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Fall back! Fall back! Girls have cooties!
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my...
No! I swear, dude. You don't want to blink and you blink. So freaking good.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, you will study
Look on your desk.
Isaac.
I wrote you something.
Learning everything you need to know about the civilizations. Well, it depends. This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. Come on, dude. Help me out.
Come on, Chloe. We're all waiting.
I think my thing's like stuck.
It's that people who are in the past always remember. I don't know what I'm saying.
Dang it.
Tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
A gamer.
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
I can't read it.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure.
Ooh.
We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up.
No, I will not blink.
Maybe
No!
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something. It's just, you've had some...
Damn it.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
That guy looks like a
Sorry,
dork.
He gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year?
as you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job.
Wonder how
living in
old
this
he
boring
is.
town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days?
Dang it.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
I tried to go to it. It wouldn't let me.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
Maybe
did I just
am
cause a
little
fight
checked out,
with your
but
parents?
I actually think the
I'm
fact
sorry,
that I'm
dude,
checked out means
but
that
you
we'll
should
see
also
Kel for
cherish
the ocean
these
here a
moments.
little bit.
My mom and dad used to fight.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet,
Hey,
and she's got
Mr. Kid.
that's a she.
Look at
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not
Ew,
pass
why is he so scared looking?
Sorta
Okay,
like
I'll call you when I'm leaving my house.
quiz.
You better pick up my call, dude.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please.
Rip. Damn.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you said.
We are bad boys.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is a tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school.
Jesus.
I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. We're going to be there soon.
Keep them open.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Damn. Wendigo going off. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
I nailed it.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know it was quite the drive.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Hell yeah.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Damn it.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him.
Why? Why must I blink?
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Boat.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me?
Why isn't your son doing this, Al?
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
What about his...
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Ah, losers. Oh, I noticed the cat isn't there anymore.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists. There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend!
I'm so
I want
good.
you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
Thank you.
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn.
Dang.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Dang it.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul. Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are. Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master.
Why? I want to blink, man.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Brin?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin.
Ah.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your... Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak.
No, I was trying to stay. I was trying. No. I guess she passed away.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you
Damn it, dude. Blinking's.
As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You are a snake. You are a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
take whatever you want? With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can...
Dang. Trying like really not to blink, man. So far I'm in love with this game.
Is that really you? It's
Hey,
Flo,
lady.
your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Oh.
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh, the nobody nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
We're happy.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your... Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here.
Probably have to go with first love, because he seemed to like her. Hey, JC, how you doing, man?
Audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Not much, not much. Playing a game about blinking. It's a beautiful game so far.
Now, from that moment forward,
Not my usual game. I'm usually playing
gave
Siege.
up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium.
I forget to do that sometimes. I'm with you, dude. Except I've done it too much in this game.
He was 12 years old. He got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire
The art of this is freaking lovely. I love it.
He rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
Mine.
I said shut up, you scumdolls! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Okay, you seem to be angry now. Come on, man.
I'd assumed as much anyway.
You're gonna call me a liar, aren't you?
I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds.
I hate it here.
They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that?
Hey, I don't have fleas. Gotta eat. Alright, man, enjoy your food. Gotta tell me what you're eating, man. I had Arby's. Good old Arby's.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that.
Jesus. Tell me how you really feel.
Together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning.
God, I don't like
This
what I think.
time, I want the truth. This Not this.
Hello there.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might...
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone?
No.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Jesus, I don't like this.
Let's try this again.
I'm not meaning to blink.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm really not meaning to blink.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh. Oh, what is it?
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
1 yen, a 2 yen, a 3 yen, a 4 yen, and a... Be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Fuck, dude. Hey.
And one more time.
Real quick, I need to like wipe my eyes because holy crap. Okay. I did say hi. How you doing, man?
I swear to God, if you blink again... I understand that it's difficult. That's why I need to see it.
I feel like this is the cat.
Gamer glasses question mark.
I can't do it with this because it'll mess up the eyes tracking. Oh my.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big...
Oh, Robin, you didn't hear me. I just explained it.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who...
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
We can focus and make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I'm trying.
This is for your own good, man. Keep them open.
I'm trying, man.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
He's gonna yell at me.
Let's try this again, and don't blink this time.
I'm really trying, man.
Time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, but look, when you
I
have
did-
home for low means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus and make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I mean, what's the point? What's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
I kind of feel like I know what's going on.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also...
Damn it.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
No, I wanted to let her read it.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I mean, I'm certainly glad you feel...
Yeah, man, I'm not trying to blink.
Penny! Penny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Plan B. She's listening.
Oh.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
That's all what it was said.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready.
Oh, every time I blink, it changes.
Don't worry. We got this. I think.
That's kind of cool. Dang, this game is like pretty freaking sad. Holy crap. It's a one-eyed cat.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Oh, it's Ernie.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams
Didn't pan out,
No.
she began to dream for him.
But then, when he was just 11
years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began
to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick,
he still gave his parents
hope.
Jesus. No, I will not cry.
Exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten.
So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Dang.
Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Maybe I close them. Did I close them now?
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.